Today I wanted to show you my Apple iMac G4. This was made back in 2003, and it was one of the all-in-one iMac computers that they released. And this one has all the right parts that came originally with this computer. So it has the flat panel screen here. You could see then this was quite a change from during that time back then when they were changing from the CRTs to these flat panels. And this one's mounted on a arm that is pretty much fully adjustable, straight up, way down like this, so you could have real low. You could spin it. You can go way up, and then this additionally changes too, so you can highly adjustable monitor. All the electronics are housed in here in this dome. The holes up here, there's a fan that blows out the heat from inside there. Then this one has the speakers that were made by Harman Kardon and cool clear acrylic housing, just kind of like the housing on the sides of the screen. And to go along with it, this is the Apple Pro keyboard that has the same clear acrylic on the sides here, and the mouse, the Apple Pro mouse. It's plugged into the keyboard here, and if you were left-handed, you could plug it in over here. These mice are ambidextrous, so they don't have any, they could be right or left-handed. And it's the laser mouse. And on the back here, this plugs in with just one power cord. Then you have the audio in, headphones. This is the speaker where they plug in. Then you have Ethernet, your 56K dial-up modem, power cord, a couple of fire wires, and then the 3 USBs, with one using the keyboard being plugged in, and then a monitor, external monitor jack there. So that's kind of a tour of and there's the on-off button. I don't know if I mentioned that. We'll go ahead and turn this on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn it on now so you could hear the familiar startup tone. And this, I reformatted this and did a fresh install of Mac OS X 10.4.11. So you can see the desktop loading up there. And across the bottom here, you can see the dock, and it has all familiar items on there. And this has iWork 2008 installed, so it has the numbers, which is like Excel, and then over the next one, Pages, which is like Word, and then Keynote, which is like PowerPoint. So those are all installed there. Then going up here, I'm gonna do the About This Mac, so you can see that it's running OS X 10.4.11, and it has 1.25 gigahertz processor, the PowerPC G4 processor, and it has the 1 gigabyte of RAM. This one came with 256 megabytes, but this has two 512 sticks of RAM. And I've heard that you can put two 1 gigabyte sticks in here, but seems to run just fine with the 1 gigabyte of RAM. But so that's a possibility. You go up here, close that up. And we'll do system preferences. So here you can see that familiar setup there. This one also has Wi-Fi and AirPort Extreme. It does not have Bluetooth, but it does have a DVD player, or the DVD drive, and you could, this right on the keyboard here, there's a button right here in the top right corner. You hold that down and the drive opens up. And it's a CD and DVD RW. And it has the 56K modem and AirPort Extreme, I mentioned that already. I was going to show you Safari here, which is kind of interesting since it's an older browser. Not a lot of websites that you could see. Well, that's iTunes came up, but here's the browser, and I have the startup page set up as this website called Weeby.me, and it's designed for older browsers that it catalogs them so that they don't have a lot of script or any of the newer coding, so that older browsers can still open them. So you could click on Surprise Me here, and it'll bring up some page. This is about, looks like it's about Ford Mavericks. So more Maverick Saints. Go back, we could be surprised again, see what they come up with. Well, that one didn't work. Let's try another one. That one didn't work. So some of them don't work on there, but you could do searches on here also. I could type in iMac G4, and these are apparently some sites that will work. Here's one. It says, "Hi, I am Ella Isa. Welcome to my website. I'm a dragon." So I don't know what that's about, but they have some different suggestions on here. Here's one. That one didn't work. Here's one about the iMac. So kind of a cool website that you could use if you want to be able to see what sites that might work. So getting onto iTunes here, I put on a couple of, actually 4 MP3s on there just to test it. But I don't want to play them too long because it could be copyright violations. But I got Pink Floyd on here. And see Thunderstruck. So it's kind of, this is iTunes 4, so it's kind of a vintage version of iTunes. I'll close that, I'll close that. I'm just going to demonstrate the DVD player too. So I'll pop that open. And I happen to have a DVD here. It's Green Day, Bullet in the Bible. So I'll put that in there. Close it up. It'll take a moment for it to load. There it comes. So it comes right up, and you can go through the chapters here. Anyway, so that's then to open it up, you just push the eject button and your DVD's back out. Then close it up. I'll just shut that down. And I'll go ahead and close up this DVD player application. So, pretty cool computer, working really well. It's kind of fun to use it.